Benjamin can have love for the truckie. Beautiful minds, but we love getting ugly. Risk takers with a clover, man, we love getting lucky. You run, we chase fire, I love when it ducks me. Tones go off, house watch, read the address out. 1075, get up off the magic couch. 500 gallons prepared for the baddest drought. Who else you want on the way when disaster's out? Can't even get a little bit rattled when you enter with exit apparel. Mayday, member down, they'll drag you. You won't get this from every Tom, Dick, and Harold, but here's a view from the top floor with Mickey Farrell.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Another episode of View from the Top Floor. Today I'm coming to you from Washington Square Park in the village of New York City. For those of you that have been to Washington Square Park, you know it's a pretty chaotic place. Those of you that have not been here, it's a place worth checking out the next time you're in New York City. Every cast of character in the entire city is here. I probably should have picked a better place because I'm constantly looking over my back here, but it is what it is. So walking around the neighborhood, I was looking at some of the buildings, and this area of the city is very unique in the building construction, especially in the traditional fire escapes. And I was thinking about some things I've heard recently about the OV position or any firefighter that's entering a window off a ladder, a fire escape, a tower ladder bucket, or an aerial. I've read in context on social media, I've seen in training, and I've heard people talk in interviews about diving into windows. Now, when we enter a window, as far as the OV position, we're not necessarily diving into a window. Some may tell you that's the proper way. I'm telling you from experience, it's not a good way to enter a window. Are there times when we can and do have to go head first into a window? Absolutely. But when we're coming off a fire escape, or a tower ladder bucket, when we're at level with that sill, we want to understand that we're stepping in to that fire building for a few reasons. For one, it's just a natural progression of getting in. It's going feet first and stepping down into the fire apartment. Also, if things were to light up, conditions were to change rapidly, our head is already on the way out. We're already facing our point of egress as we enter. Diving in, you're going to be spinning around and you're going to get yourself disoriented right off the bat. So there's no way to enter unless we have to. Now, coming up off a portable ground ladder when you're below the windowsill, this is a time when we can go head first, almost like a snake getting into that window to stay low if conditions are deteriorating rapidly, if you get into a quick surge. But it's one of those things we have to practice, we have to drill on, and we have to understand the pros and cons of each way. And deciding when we go feet first, head first, can come from as simple as watching YouTube videos, reading smoke. It's so important to know the time balance transfer of when a room is going to light up. So take the time, study the art of reading smoke. We hear about it. There's classes on it. It's so simple today. If we go on YouTube, we can watch fires almost in real time just about. There's a fire in the morning. It's posted that afternoon. So go in, watch the conditions change, time the conditions, and observe what's going on. That way, when you go to game day, you've already practiced, you've already mentally rehearsed what you're going to do in the moment, and you have that time balance transfer in your back pocket because you've seen the slide deck of what to do next. Very important for doing this. We have to visualize these moves because these are moves that are not happening every day throughout our career. They're moves that are happening occasionally. We go to fires, and the conditions will dictate what those moves are going to be. Again, this goes back to the whole concept of being a responsible, forward-thinking OV. I've talked about that in the past. I've done episodes on that. But forward-thinking, the details, everything is about the details. They're going to make you a great firefighter. And the art of understanding where to fit in, coming in through a window, comes down to the situations we observe. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for Washington Square Park. I kind of want to get out of here. It's a weird vibe. Be the responsible, mature OV. Stay low and let it blow.